South Asia is counted amongst the most dynamic regions in the world. Within the cluster of nations, the BBIN sub-region consisting of Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and Nepal is a contiguous segment with common goals and aspirations. These four neighbors are bound historically by common socio-cultural and economic ties. While trade remains the key driver for economic growth and employment here, economic integration is still found to be less than required. BBIN features diverse means of regional connectivity including road, rail, air as well as inland waterways and marine links. To further enhance competitiveness and accelerate economic growth, the four neighbors are upgrading their existing connectivity, developing new cross-border links and focusing on multimodal networks. Strengthened regional cooperation has been a vital factor behind these initiatives. Several success stories stand out as remarkable examples of this cooperation. They illustrate how innovation, technology and connectivity have helped establish and proliferate value chains in the sub-region. The Reliance spinning mills operating in Nepal sources their raw material from Mumbai in India. They also export their range of finished products to India as well as other neighboring countries through marine trade routes. Prawn Agro, a Bangladesh-based entrepreneurship, is another example of an established value chain where facilitation is provided at the India-Bhutan and India-Bangladesh borders by the Indian customs. Here, oranges from Bhutan are routed through India into Bangladesh for processing juices, marmalades and other finished products. Availability of key resources and skills in BBIN countries has also encouraged transnational corporations to set up highly successful manufacturing and logistics operations. Their products serve markets across the world. Companies like H&M and Marks & Spencer have set up garment-related value and logistic chains in the sub-region. Administrations of different countries have also partnered to find innovative solutions to facilitate regional trade. This Lafarge Cement unit stands tall as an example of this collaboration. The unit sources limestone as important raw material from Meghalaya, India. The end product is manufactured in Sunamganj, Bangladesh, which is then sold in both Bangladesh and India. The 17-kilometer-long conveyor belt, world's second largest, is a customs-notified bilateral trade route. It is a collaborative and out-of-box idea of the Customs Administration of India and Bangladesh to improve regional trade facilitation environment. The Border Hut brings forth another remarkable partnership idea. These trading centers, located along the geographical boundaries of India and Bangladesh, operate in a duty-free regime. They enable easy trading of goods between border residents of both nations, thereby improving the lives of people from remote and underserved areas. The Asian Development Bank is supporting the SASIC Road Connectivity Investment Program to upgrade Asian highway networks. Within its ambit, India is enhancing 2 road corridors in North Bengal. These roads passing through India would improve the connectivity of Bhutan and Nepal with Bangladesh. This would have a positive impact on trade and people movement in the entire BBIN sub-region. The Maitri Express, running between India and Bangladesh, is also meant to enhance people-to-people contact and social exchanges between these neighboring countries. To facilitate passengers, customs and immigration clearances are now done at the origin and destination stations. However, there are still issues at the borders impacting trade. Inadequate infrastructure and lack of development facilities on both sides of the border tend to slow down movement of traffic, affect process efficiency, push up trade transaction costs, and dilute regulatory effectiveness. The BBIN sub-region features over 100 land customs stations, of which many are in remote locations. It would be hugely resource-intensive and time-taking process to set up elaborate and first-rate infrastructure for all of them. Improvement of trade in the sub-region calls for seamless connectivity and efficient doorstep services. With this in mind, BBIN customs administrations have been overhauling their laws and systems in tune with international conventions. They have started leveraging technology to deploy risk management, introduced single window clearances, improved the transparency and predictability of their service delivery, and have also been responsive to the sub-region's emerging trade needs. BBIN customs administrations have taken numerous efforts in this direction. This includes building procedures and deploying electronic tracking systems to extend the facility of off-border clearances near the traders' locations, decongesting borders and thereby enabling seamless movement of cargo and passenger vehicles from origin to destination, and harmonizing their systems based on global standards.
The best way to run trucks in this region is to have inland customs clearances in inland locations like Kolkata and Dhaka, have seamless movement of trucks. An Indian truck can go seamlessly across to Bangladesh and vice versa. So one would want to avoid the border and look at this current model of having inland location customs clearances.
The customs processes in the sub-region are all set to undergo a vast number of planned improvements. With better standards in conformity assessment, improved transport facilitation and enhanced border connectivity, the BBIN is gearing up to emerge as a leading sub-region, ready to power Asia into the 21st century. The four neighbors have showcased proven ability and willingness to respond to mutual trade needs, innovate and sustain reforms. The ADB supported the SASEC Trade Facilitation Strategic Framework is supporting the BBIN countries to unleash their true potential. With more support and perseverance, this is bound to create a more prosperous and secure future for the entire sub-region and their people.